Hello and welcome to the 21st Bo Cameronian Arts Awards on Set. My name is Miriam, the host for the session, and today I am joined by Hyungi and Kevin, the representatives from A Salute to Cinema by Tutan Entertainment. Welcome both of you to the set and congratulations on your nomination.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for joining me. I would like to start with a very simple question. Now Kevin, we've talked a little bit about the process of putting on a production like this. Let's talk a little bit more about specifically A Salute to Cinema. When did you start thinking about it? How did you come to choose the pieces? Let's talk about that.
Okay, so for Tutan Entertainment, they will start that whole process per concert, per project, probably 18 months away from the actual concert date.
Yeah.
And that's a loose discussion. We're going to do this. Let's look at this repertoire. So we spend about 6 months looking through various potential pieces. In that time, we narrow it down to approximately 90 minutes worth of music, 80 to 90 minutes worth of music. And then that goes through several discussions and we play around with the order of what it is that we would like to do. We do listen to what people want us to play, what the orchestra members would also like to play, but also the zeitgeist, what's trendy at the moment as well. All of those decisions are made and then in balance with respecting the history of cinema and that music influence. So it's a bit Rojak. That's how we get there eventually.
Yeah.
Those choices.
Yeah. How do you perhaps? I mean, all of it creates this arc of emotion that helps audiences connect.
Yeah.
Because you're not just listening to one piece, you're listening to the whole shared experience.
It's a good question because what you're dealing with is extracts from certain scenes. You're not necessarily dealing with, say, a Tchaikovsky symphony or Rachmaninoff symphony, which is going to take a shape, a journey for an hour or so to get to that pace and have that argument. There's no time for developments. You're in with the main theme, you're in with the motive, you're in with the fixed idea, and off you go. It's very TikTok in the fact it goes, it changes, it's sad, it's fast, it's slow, it's heroic. That's the greatest challenge, and then you have to pace that through the 2-hour show. So start with something which will get everybody going, and finish each half with that as well, and then see where you go. Something emotional, obviously, something romantic, something heroic, something a little bit sad, maybe. It's getting that balance is the key thing.
Yeah. And what is it like, Hyungi, for you to be playing within this orchestra? What has your experience been like?
At first, when I always read music, it's so difficult.
Yeah.
When I just play one symphony, it's easier, just one story. But it's combined with all these ideas, all these emotions, and all these scenes together and bring in one music. It's not the easiest thing. So we practice all over the week, and then boom, we present to the audience. But that's the thing we do. It's a magical moment. So because it's different from when you watch a movie and just listen to music, because we don't really see the scene, we don't really hear the story, we don't really look at the characters. We only look at the highlight of all the emotions, and they're all connected together. So it was not easy to put all these things together, but it was very interesting. Put the whole story in make all different stories in one nice plate. So it was nice.
What was rehearsal processes like? I mean, do you have months to practice, or?
All the rehearsals we have to prepare. The first rehearsal we cannot just ruin the whole. Everyone's there, and so the one thing I really appreciate about Tutan Orchestra and the musicians is we are so ready for even the first rehearsal. We're so ready to play the whole thing. And over the week, we learn how to put the same idea together, how to join. That's the thing. So throughout the concert, I think it worked.
And that's it is just a week.
Yes, exactly. So how does that week look like? Everyone comes in ready, and then it's boom, each piece?
Yes, the rehearsals are normally of an evening. Because everybody else is doing one or two other things as well. That's how it is in Malaysia. So the rehearsals are Monday night, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday night, 7 till 10, maybe till 10:30. We do a dress run on a Thursday, and usually the first concert is Friday, and off we go. So yes, the musicians get their music, they have access to their music from about 6 weeks prior.
Okay.
And a lot of these are bespoke arrangements as well. So that's the other thing, is identifying what do we hire, what do we purchase, what's available to us. And some things are not always available to us in Malaysia.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So then we have to make bespoke arrangements. Then we have to have those conversations. We're lucky, we're blessed in Malaysia. We have some fantastic orchestrators, arrangers, composers. We have that conversation, see how that works out. And then the music is ready 6 weeks to 2 months away from that first rehearsal.
Yeah.
Everybody has access to that, and they prepare and then come together, and there we go.
Yeah.
7 o'clock, 7:30, whatever it is, on a Monday, and off we go. And then it's a question of balancing the time available, because it may be a 3-minute, 4-minute sort of main theme overture, but that can actually take 30 minutes to rehearse, or a bit longer. So you've got to balance how you put the rehearsal schedule together. So we have a mix of shorter pieces and medleys and suites, highlighting music from.
I'm curious about musicianship, and how do you define an excellence in musicianship?
First, I think as a performer, I think we don't need to have any technical issues. So all this music is so difficult to play, so you don't have any problems to play. But the second stage is how to present nicely. Yeah, that's the musicianship comes. Yeah, not just being perfect, but just how to carry emotions throughout this music. That makes a difference. Yeah,
being genuine to the data that's in front of you, communicating that through. You are the conduit. Excuse me. You are the conduit through, and transfer that information through your instrument to the audience, and tell that story. It's not necessarily about being absolutely perfect. I always say as a conductor, and I'm going to say this out live now, everybody can hear it. It's not about playing the perfect note. It's about the involvement and the way that you portray and tell that story. If you are thoroughly committed, we'll accept a wrong note or a missed entry or whatever. We'll go with that, but as long as it's absolutely committed and it's happened as a result of your commitment and energy and passion and drive, because we are human. I mean, that's the thing. We now live in an age, we now live in an age where everything is so digital. We have gotten used to there not being mistakes in things that we watch or listen to. But if you go back to the recordings of the 80s, the 70s and the 60s, there are mistakes in these recordings. There are mistakes, and we shouldn't be afraid to make those mistakes. It should be a fear factor. Let's go for it and see where we end up. That's a very important thing of that process of making music, and because we are at the end of that process, we are all different people. We have changed as a result. From Monday to the Sunday concert, we are different. It's a different team. We are different individuals.
And we talk about, one of the most beautiful things about an orchestra or a symphony is seeing individuals with completely different lives and histories, training and stuff like that, come together to create this experience for people who, this may be their first time coming into a production like this, or they may have been following your work for years and years. How do you create, both as a conductor and a concert master, how do you create that oneness among the people, among your performers and players?
Is because of the nature of the orchestra, which is essentially a regular freelance orchestra. The personnel is different every time we make a project as well. So you have to be, as long as everybody is prepared and true to the score, you have very, very short amount of time to get the best results you possibly can. So it's cajoling. It's a question of being, from my point of view, it's a question of being firm, time management, but still making sure everybody, I hope, is having fun. I hope that is the case. Otherwise, why are we doing it? We are playing music. Let's have fun. Let's make sure that is happening. Serious fun, but let's have fun.
Discipline, but also.
Do you have fun?
Do you have fun?
When the concert comes nicely,
The
process, sometimes you're very suffering.
Yes.
With the thing.
What is one of the challenges I would say in playing together with an orchestra, in your point of view?
So, like in the orchestra, there are more than 80%, 90, almost 100%, including the choir. It's going to be almost 150 people playing the same thing together at the same time.
Yes.
That's the hardest thing, because everyone has different ideas, different tempo, different emotions. So that's the conductor's job.
Yeah.
Put this like really nice idea together and make together. But it's not just like one person job. Also the interaction, I think, like he's the one leading the orchestra, but like how we deliver the sound, deliver the music also matter.
Yeah.
And also not just the rehearsal at the concert, how the audience react.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Also changes. Like that's why every concert is different. Not just because we make different tempo or sometimes mistake, but also because the audience are different.
Yeah.
And then we feel differently. We follow. We have like we breathe with them.
Yes.
We are there with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
good point.
Yeah.
Really good point.
It's a very present situation, right?
Right.
Everyone's present at that
Right.
same
That's
time.
why it's so different when you listen to the CD and when you go to the concert.
Yes.
Because you're there. You tell your story. Yeah, you better play good, and I'll listen to you.
Yeah.
And then we are like, yes, sir. Yeah, we'll do it for you. Yeah,
Yes.
it's like it's serving a really nice dish, freshly made
Yeah.
to the audience.
I think it's also sometimes for the audience, a really good point. For the audience, it's a question of, yes, it may be their first time and they may be a little bit anxious, they may be a little bit nervous about going and watching something like this, which,
Yes.
albeit, yes, we have a big LED screen behind to help the visual side,
Yes.
but please use your imaginations. Don't be afraid, use your imaginations, but just turn up and see how you feel at the end of that. We're there for you. We will deliver for you. And that is a very good point. It does change. We can do 3 concerts. They're all going to be slightly different because of that reaction of the audience.
Yep.
If they respond, it's a two-way process.
Yeah. I like that. Thank you for mentioning that you have, the screen and the visuals to help people kind of situate or give them some context. Now, one of the themes that we have, or the theme for this year's Arts Awards, is Collabeyond, co-creating the future. How did you come to that decision of bringing in, this digital element?
Well, I think that's the team behind Tutan Festival Orchestra. That's Tutan Entertainment, and that was their desire. That's their what they wanted for the product, their USP. In that sense, they wanted to have that experience available to maybe, as we were just talking, to help people through and to help support and tell the story. It's something reasonably new to me in terms of with orchestras. I've done projects with movies before, but to actually have the images respond, because some of them are responding. We're getting to that place, I believe we're getting to a place where those images will respond relative to the music that we are playing.
Yeah.
That could be that would be an exciting proposition.
Yeah.
And there is the possibility, discussion without saying too much, of getting people almost digitally within the orchestra. There are orchestras doing this already, where you can sit almost 360 inside the orchestra and see it from the conductor cam.
Yes.
See it from Hyungi's seats. See what it's actually like to be surrounded. I think that's really important. I think we have to be a little bit more integrated now. With what we do.
Digital and stuff. Yeah. Do you think it replaces the experience of that traditional coming to an orchestra, symphony, clapping at certain times? Is it a good way forward? Does it make it
I think
more
it's a great
accessible?
way. Yeah. There are these. You might please do disagree, but there are traditions. There are these traditions. Where do they come from? I mean, customs traditions, whichever one is worse. As long as people are enjoying it, I don't mind. When they clap, it might be during a piece, even at the end of a solo, or certainly at the end of a movement. There is this. Oh, we mustn't. If they want to, go ahead.
Yeah.
There are times, though, if we're doing a seminal classical piece of music, let's say a Mahler symphony, which ends with about 30 minutes of quiet.
It's quiet, yes.
And then someone will want to show off and go, bravo, bravo.
No, it's not done yet.
That's not the time to do it, okay.
Yeah.
But if you're doing a big John Williams type thing, and for your solo in the Schindler's List, that's not a time to clap.
Yeah.
You wait for that all to, and that silence at the end is is part of the performance. It's part of the music.
Absolutely.
That's crucial.
Yes.
So but anything to break down that fourth wall, if you like, between us and the audience.
Yeah.
Very, very open to that.
Yeah. Do you share the same thoughts, Suji?
Yeah, I think like in general, I think we need to have a very different kind of like diversity of
Yes.
A concert.
Yeah.
Sometimes you need to go to like a very serious symphonies, like you want to sit there like a very formal dress, and then we need some concert very casually go and just enjoy.
Yeah.
And our rock concert was like we sing along, we
Yeah.
enjoy, we almost dance and sit together. Even the musicians, we did that.
Yes.
And their concert, you just listen, just close your eyes, listen to. It's better to have a variety of different concerts.
Yeah. Rather than just one template
Right.
of how to experience it. Well, thank you so much. It was such a pleasure to have you both and to talk to you, and congratulations once again on the nomination. To the audiences, thank you for joining us. My name is Miriam, and I will see you in our next session. Thank you.